Hi there. I've often spoken about, I guess you could call it gear addiction. It's interesting. A friend of mine posted an article a little while ago about addiction. Now, he was specifically referring to addiction to the normal things people are addicted to: alcohol, drugs, tobacco, gambling. But in actual fact, addictions go well beyond that, and I think I was suffering from a bit of a gear addiction. I felt a need to have backups for everything. I had to have more than one of everything. I didn't start out that way, at least not intentionally. I started out with one Pentax camera and 3 lenses. I'm not counting the cameras that came before, just starting with that one. I did buy a second camera body. The reason was that I wanted the experience of a fully manual camera again, so I bought a K1000. However, over the course of the next nearly 20 years, those were the only cameras I used. I looked at other cameras. I said, oh, wouldn't that be nice? But I didn't actually go out and buy anything. Now, fast forward ahead to the digital era, or actually slightly before that, and I discovered eBay. And suddenly I was buying things left, right, and center. So where does that leave me now? It leaves me with a lot of equipment. Now, you might say, well, isn't that a good thing? Not necessarily. I've come to the conclusion over the last year or so that having too much gear can be more debilitating than it is helpful. You find yourself with a bag full of lenses wondering, now what lens should I put on the camera? But if I put that lens on the camera, then I might miss this long shot, but if I put the long lens on, I can't get this whole vista in. So relax, take a deep breath, and put the bag away. There is a good reason why there has always been a kit zoom. Well, that's not quite true. The kit zoom is something that has existed pretty much for the last 20, 30 years or so. And why is the kit zoom around? We pick on it, we call it names, we denigrate it, This is, without a doubt, the most useful lens. First of all, the range of a kit zoom. This one is 28 to 80. This is on a film camera. On my digital SLR, it would be an 18 to 55 that I would use. On my Olympus, it's a 14 to 42. That range of focal lengths from just into wide to just into short telephoto makes up about 90% of the photography that most people shoot. Now obviously, if you're a wildlife photographer, that lens is of little use to you. If you're a photographer who's working in low light all the time, well, these slow kit lenses not going to do you much good either. If you are a portraitist, then you're specialized. And that's the whole point. Most of the other lenses are specialized. If you have the 2-lens kit lens set that most manufacturers have out there, then you have everything covered from the equivalent in 35mm terms. You've got everything covered from about 28mm to about 300mm. That's usually the range that you'll have covered. That will take into account 99% of all the photography that you're ever likely to need. Now, they're going to be slow lenses. They're not going to be the sharpest lenses. They're going to be slow to focus. They're going to be a little soft. They are not going to be great in low light. But most of them are pretty sharp in their mid-ranges, which of course, again, is where they will remain most of the time. So, what I'm saying is this. If you have something specialized to do, then grab that specialized lens. But for everything else, hey, if you got the kit lens, at least you have pretty much everything you need covered. Well, that's all I have to say on that. If you enjoy the video, of course, click like. If you want to see more of my videos, click subscribe. And as usual, if you think this might be of aid to somebody else who's suffering from the same addiction I am, then please share it. Anyhow, bye for now.